Working on the Ai Power GXS 7100, trying to figure out where the CO2 sensor was. Searched all over YouTube, all over Google, cannot find any information. There are a couple of guys that have just done reviews on the generator. The wind blows the right way, CO2 hits the sensor, the thing shuts down. What we're doing here is we're just going to point out where this sensor is. If you feel that it's defective and that you want to be able to find it and remove it and replace it with a new one, because I would never suggest that you remove anything that's a safety feature. That's just a no-no. This is on the left side of the generator where we do the oil. We're going to try and make this quick. Pop that off. Use a flat blade screwdriver. Pop off the hubcap. This one says 5/16. So, nope. How about reverse, dummy? There was one bolt there, one bolt there. Up here is a Phillips screw. There we go. Why they have to have Phillips screws in the top. I'm going to show you this real quick. Up on the top here, there's two little rubber plugs and Phillips screws in there too. So we're going to pop those out. Now, if I remember correctly, we're going to have to go to the back and the front and remove these three screws. Here, set the camera different. See if we can, there we go. Not like you really need to see me removing screws. But you know, some people like watching unboxing videos. So hey, maybe some people like watching you take out screws. Go to the front, same thing, three screws. I mean, really, it's not necessary to show you this. Unless I screw it up, in which case it'll be funny. Break something, drop something. Get my fat head out of the way. Try not to lose the screws. I'm really good for that. There we go. Much easier when you unscrew the stuff. Everything just sort of slides away. Remember that the pull cord is right there, so you're not going to be able to take the whole thing off. Move it out of the way. It'll be fine. That is your engine. There's your oil dipstick. Right here, this is your CO2 sensor. You can see this little zip tie there. Let's see. Slide it up. It's holding the little clips. Can you see that? There's a clip on each side. Maybe if I pull back, can you zoom in and see? There's a little clip that holds it in place. There's one on each side. So you need to spread those clips open just a tiny bit. And then you can unplug it. There's your clip. That plugs into your CO2 sensor. If you look on the end here, there's a black wire and a white wire. That's one. See if I can do this. I stripped back the wire and I even pulled a couple of threads of the wire off because it is tiny. So clip off the ends. I'm sure somebody will say I'm doing something wrong, but you know what? Screw you. All right. Cut it a little shorter. There we go. Twist it nice and tight. Make a little U. There we go. Focus. That's it. Just a simple jumper wire between the two, between the black and the white. I'm going to take it, hold that there, bend it over. Just make sure that the only two holes that have wire in them are the black and the white, because I don't know what the rest do. So just make sure this is good and secure. Wrap a few layers of tape around it. Turn on the power, and let's see how long it runs. Fire it up a little higher, take it off eco, and we have success. Thanks for watching.